Hey guys, oh crap, it's all blurry. No, you can see that. I just thought I'd make a video of, BreyerFest Questions. So, I made a list, and I have about 10 questions for BreyerFest 2014. I know I don't really need to know them right away, because this year's BreyerFest just ended, and there's almost like a whole year until next year, and I don't have to know this right away, but I don't know, I just wanted to see if any of you can answer my questions ahead of time in case I do need to know. So here's my list, and I'll be asking them, and also giving examples and asking about my Breyers for showing and stuff too, so yeah, let's go with that. Okay, so question 1. What is is there an entry fee for the youth show? And how much is it? Because when we were first talking about BreyerFest, Sierra told me that there was an entry fee for the shows. It was like $20 to $30 or something. And I'm like, wow, that's a lot. But other than that, I haven't heard about any entry fee anywhere else. Haven't seen it at all. So is there actually one? And how much is it? Alright, question 2. What kinds of horses can win the classes? Do they have to be absolutely flawless, not even a single shiny mark? Because I always thought that it would be like really hard to win, and you'd have to be like the best of the best to like have the most perfect Breyers ever to win, and that it wouldn't be so easy. But there's a lot of classes, and lots of people can win, so there's lots of chances. So I was wondering, what kind of horses do win these shows? Could a horse with just a couple shiny marks win? Like, no other flaws, but just a few shiny marks? Because that's all that's wrong with him on his show side. He's perfect on show side, and he's completely perfect. So could any of them win? Like, do they have to be like the best that there is? I mean, like, do they have to have super crisp markings, awesome shading, perfect blended dapples and everything too? Like, what does it take for a Breyer to win first place in a class, or reserve champion, or overall champion? Alright, question 3. Can you keep the names that the Breyers came with, like if they're portrait models, or do you have to make up your own? Because for a long time, I've just kept O'Leary's Irish Diamond for him, but would I have to change that for the show? Just like everyone's show name has to be different, because if lots of other people keep his show name, then there would be like lots of O'Leary's Irish Diamonds. So I don't really think this would have anything to do with it, but would he place better if he had a different name? I don't know. I think Sierra said something about that, but I don't know, would he? I don't know what it has anything to do with how good he looks, but whatever. So, do I have to come up with my own unique show names for them, or can I keep O'Leary's Irish Diamond? Because I was actually going to make it Robin O'Leary's Canadian Diamond. But I could change it even more if you're supposed to. Oh, and also, Diego, I changed his show name because I thought Prepare to Have Your Minds Blown was a little too long. So I slightly changed it to Prepare to Be Amazed. I think that's better. So Diego's show name is now Prepare to Be Amazed. So horses I will not be entering are Prince. I know he probably have no chance of placing because of that rub on his leg there and that paint flaw there. So I can't show him, unfortunately, my beautiful boy. I'm not going to show Christozzi because he has marks and rubs all over him. Not Win because he's a body and not a spree because I'm not bringing him. I wouldn't want to risk hurting him. Alright, question 4. Are you actually not allowed to make custom tack for traditionals? And what about costumes? Because Sierra told me that you had to use Breyer tack only, and you can only make your own tack for, like, other sized Breyers. So, you're not allowed to use any tack other than Breyer's original tack for traditionals? And for costumes, well, I've seen, like, BreyerFest Experience videos of the shows, and people have some really cool, crazy costumes that I've never seen before, and I don't think Breyer made them. I think they made them themselves. So, just to make sure, you can make your own costumes, right? For, like, the costume classes. But, question 5. Do models place better with a breed reference card? Why and how? I've heard that if you have a breed reference card with your model that they'll place better. I don't know how or why. That doesn't really have anything to do with how good they look, but how does a breed reference card help them place better? And why? So, does it, and, for Dez, could I use this for his breed reference card? Because it has everything about the breed in it. That's all it is, pretty much. So would that work? Would I be able to use that? And what about certificates of authenticity? Like Christozzi's. Should I put that with him? Would it help him in the show? Or does it not matter about the COAs? Okay, question 6. The judges only look at one side of the Breyer, right? The other side doesn't matter? So, like, whatever side's facing the outside. So him right here, that's his show side. Well, actually, no, his other side's the show side, but whatever. So, they'd only look at this side. Oh, sorry, reflection from the mirror. So, they'd only look at this side of him, right? Because it's not like they can peer around at the other side and try and get a good look at that. Because they're not allowed to touch the model, right? So, the other side wouldn't matter at all. They'd only be looking at the side, so a horse could win even if he was only perfect on one side and had flaws on the other side. Is that how it works? So, you only need one side of him to be LSQ? And obviously hoof rubs don't really matter because you can't see them underneath. Alright, question 7. What if you get a special run ticket for Saturday but are entering the youth show? Can you still go to get your special run? Sierra told me that you're not allowed to leave the show place on Saturday during the show. But what if you get a special run ticket for that time and you really want to go get a special run, but you're apparently not allowed to leave the show? Are you not allowed to leave at all? So you wouldn't be able to get your special run? Do you have to stay there the whole time? Really? And do you need a parent with you the whole time? Or if you have an adult ticket, do you not need one? Because we're both entering the show, so we were going to get my mom to go get the special ones if we can't leave. So, would that be okay? Alright, question 8. What are the discounts for the Clarion if you use code word BreyerFest? So, on the Breyer website, it says it's like $105 per night for the Clarion. And it says, if you use, for any hotel on the list there, if you use the code word BreyerFest, like if you tell them that you're staying for BreyerFest, they'll give you discounts. So what is the discount for the Clarion? Is it like something like 30% off or something like that? for like a free night. And so how much does the clear-on actually cost with the discounts too? Alright, question 9. YouTube meets. Are they all arranged, and how do you find out when and where they are? So, does someone arrange all the YouTube meets ahead of time, and then you somehow find out when and where they are, and how do you do that? Or is it just all the YouTube people find each other and group together, and then you just kind of find all of them and go join them? Because I'm not really sure how the YouTube meet thing works. So yeah. Last question. So there are classes for all the different sizes of Breyers, right? Or are they all just together? Like, as different breeds and whatever. 'Cause I've seen people enter all different sizes of Breyers, but I'm not sure if they all go together or not. So are the classes for each size and each breed, or just for each breed and all the sizes put together? So, yeah, yeah, alright, so that's all. So if you can please answer my questions, then you just put it in the comments, and I'll have all the questions typed out in the description in case you can't hear me very well in the video, because sometimes my camera goes all fuzzy and makes the sound not very good. Though hopefully I will be getting an actual video camera for Christmas, so that'll be better. This little poopy digital camera isn't that good. So, yeah, alright, that's all. Please let me know if you have any information about my questions, if you can help me learn more, because it's my first BreyerFest, and I want to be prepared, and I want to know everything about it, and, well, I'm really excited. So yeah, that's all. Yeah, that's all my questions. Bye, guys.